All right, it's time for us to get back into our G5 Moneyline parlay. We've been close in back-to-back weeks. It's time to cash this one. I'm going to get it started, Duck. I'm going to go to the Shula Bowl. I like the underdog Owls traveling down to Miami to take on their rival here. And let's just call it what it is. It has been a showcase for the Owls in the Shula Bowl. They've won 7 straight in this series. They've dog-walked the Panthers by an average of 30 points per game during this win streak. And in this game, only one side has shown offensive signs of life. Belkamp bounced back from that awful opener against Maryland, all those turnovers. He throws 5 touchdowns through the air against FAMU. The passing game will shine here, and questions remain, to me at least, if FIU can counter that. Kewan Jenkins comes in the preseason Offensive Player of the Year in Conference USA. He has yet to throw a passing touchdown. He has a rushing touchdown, but the passing game has left a lot to be desired, and Willie Simmons' offense continues to be dink and dunk. And that's going to put the Panthers in a lot of third down situations. And through 2 weeks at least, FAU's third down defense has been stout. They're borderline top 50, holding opponents to just a 30% conversion rate. I think that's where this game is going to swing. There's going to be some empty possessions for FIU. And then when the Owls have the ball, I've seen it. When Veltkamp is not under constant duress as he was against the Terrapins, he can pick you apart. He's got a deep receiving core. He's comfortable spreading the ball out to 6 or 7 different receivers. It's not just Messer. That's what we talked a lot about in the preseason. He was going to be the clear number one, but would anyone else elevate their play? I've seen enough through 2 weeks. Also, Pitbull Stadium, it can get raucous. I never want to underplay the value of Pitbull Stadium, the 305 Dolly. But I want to save that for theme nights, all right? It's not Miami Vice night. It's not Biscayne Blue night. They're just going with a Shula Bowl rally towel. I don't think that's going to be enough to be able to elevate the home team. I'm going to go FAU as a slight dog, plus 120. What are you tacking on to this Moneyline parlay, Duck?
I'm taking Troy on the money line against Memphis. Troy has taken on a significantly tougher schedule up to this point. They played a better FCS opponent, and they went 15 rounds with Clemson last week. They led that game 16-3 at half, and it was just 20-16 into the fourth quarter. Troy even left points on the field in the first half with a missed field goal as time expired. And then, of course, it goes touchdown, interception, field goal for Clemson to take control. But I was really impressed with how Troy went in there and competed and was able to defensively really hold down the Clemson attack. You know, you look at this Troy Memphis game, which means a lot more to Troy than it does Memphis. And they were right there last year in the game until Goose Crowder got hurt. He's back. He played really well last week, completing 19 of 31 for 223 yards. And I think they have 2 major dudes at receiver in Trey Taylor and Ethan Connor. And if they can start to get Ra Thomas more involved in the passing attack with Goose, I think that this passing game can really give the Memphis secondary some real problems. Defensively, Troy have been very stout on the ground, allowing just 3.3 yards per carry, and they've been good on third down. The Memphis offense is really predicated on trying to run the football, get the backs going downhill, run a little play action off of it, or run a little QB power. I just think Troy's going to be able to limit what Memphis wants to do on the ground. We're going to have more pressure put on the shoulders of Brendan Lewis, who will have a lot of things thrown at him this week on the road, much more than what UT Chattanooga or Georgia State were able to do. So I think you've got a real spirited game here from Troy. They want to win this game. It means a lot more to them. Goose is back healthy and has looked sharp thus far this season. Troy's going to get this win at home.
Check out the Parlay Express account in the free award-winning Action Network app, where we will be posting this G5 Moneyline parlay. You'll find a bunch of other fun long shot bets and parlays there as well. If you were tuning in during the first week for our live show, that was with Stuck, Colin Wilson, Duck, and myself. Our best bet segment at the top of that show, parlayed together through the Parlay Express account, that cashed. So you want to go ahead and follow that. You're going to get those numbers instantly as soon as they pop. You're also going to find the quick slip link in this episode description, both the video podcast and the audio podcast. Or you can visit us over at actionnetwork.com/bet now to find all the bets that you're hearing and give you an ability to tail so instantly. So go ahead and make sure you're subscribed, not only to this podcast, but our video channel as well. That's BBOC over on YouTube.